I will show you the different forms or types of inheritance we talk about. So I'll just show you with a code example right here. So here is a class animal. We just have this class called animal, and this is the base class that is going to act as the base class for all the classes we are going to be creating right here. So right here now I have a class dog that inherits from this class animal. It's having a single parent. That's the animal as the parent. This is single inheritance now. So this it now is going to be available to this dog itself. So if I scroll down here and okay. So right here I can just go ahead and try and comment every other thing right here. So I've commented every other thing right there. So here now I have a dog and I have dog.age.back. And if I should go back up here, you will see that this dog has this back right here, but it doesn't have a function it. But this function it is available to the animal class itself, which is the parent class of the dog. So if I run this, you can see the name of the dog is Body right here. So now we can say Body is 18, inheriting from the animal class, and we can have Body is backing. So if I change this name to Jack right here and I run it again, you can see Jack is 18, Jack is backing. So this is an example of single inheritance in Python. This just a situation whereby a class is inheriting from just one class itself, from this class itself. So if I now move to multi-level inheritance now, so multi-level inheritance, okay, let me just open my PowerPoint presentation now. You can see this single inheritance right here. You can see that yes, it is working. This is a class dog inheriting from the animal itself. So if I go back to here now, we have multi-level inheritance. Now we have a puppy inheriting attributes from a dog. But now we are adding another function, which is another attribute to this puppy, which is whip. So now, this puppy is inheriting from the dog attributes, and this dog attribute also inherits from the animal attribute, which means automatically this puppy should be able to eat, the puppy should be able to bark, and now the puppy can whip. Here now we say the dog cannot whip, but the puppy can whip. So if we go back to this, right here we can see, right here we have this, okay, multi-level inheritance. Here is the puppy as a class C, the dog as a class B, and the animal class as a class A. So that's what we have there as the level. Okay, that's how we have as a multi-level. So I should go back down here and uncomment this and just run this code here. You can see this code here. This it attribute is coming from the animal class, the back attribute is coming from the dog class, and the whip attribute is coming from the puppy class itself. And now you can see the multi-level inheritance. Tiny is eating, Tiny is barking, Tiny is whipping. So those are the three attributes of a class of. This is how multi-level inheritance work. And now you can see three attributes of this puppy based on the inheritance from the animal, the dog, and the one we are defining for the puppy itself. So let's move to the next type of inheritance we have here. We have the hierarchical inheritance. So showing you from my PowerPoint presentation right here, this is an hierarchical inheritance whereby a single class is into, like some class are inheriting from two or more classes are inheriting from a single class as the base class itself. So if I should go back to my code right here, we have another class, cat, inheriting from the animal also. So we now have both cat class and dog inheriting from animal itself. So, and what is that same attribute we are going to be having is that eating attribute. Both of them will be able to eat itself. They'll be able to eat, both cat and the animal, and the dog will be able to eat because they inherit from the animal class itself. So we now have this function, meow, which says that this class now will now have the attribute of meowing. Right, so if I should go ahead and uncomment this code on inheritance itself, on hierarchical inheritance itself, where we have a cat called Whisker. You can see these hierarchical classes now. Whisker is eating, Whisker is meowing. So that's how hierarchical class work. So now we can move to the next type of class here, which is multiple inheritance. And to show you that, I will come right here, which you have multiple inheritance. And multiple inheritance is just that, is a situation whereby just like opposite of hierarchical inheritance. But here we are inheriting, a class is inheriting from two different classes as the base class, as the parent class. It's having more than a class as a parent class. So with our previous classes, such as the cat and the dog, has one single class, which is the animal class as the base class. But now we're now having a class bird. This is also a parent class for the bird species, which means they can fly. That's a common attribute to all birds. They can fly. Now we want to have bat. So bat is having an attribute that is peculiar to bird and is also part of the animal, right? Which all animal can eat, right? But this bat is also having an attribute of flying, because it is a bird and it can fly, right? So here we have this bat right here and it can fly. So if I should go ahead and uncomment the code we have right here, you can see that this bat will be able to eat and fly, inheriting from both animal and bat class. So we have multiple inheritors here now, and we have a bat called Dracula is eating, Dracula is flying. So you get that. So this Dracula is eating is coming from the animal itself, the animal class, and this Dracula is flying is coming from the bird class. That's the two attributes inherited from both these two different classes itself. So I hope you get that. Alright, so we have this hybrid inheritance. And what do you mean by hybrid inheritance? If I go back to my PowerPoint presentation here, hybrid inheritance is just that combination of, now we can see everything that's like combination of hierarchical and multiple inheritance right here. Here we have a class A, then class C, class B and class C are both having class A as their parent class. And also class D now is now having class B and class C as its parent class. So what is going to happen here? So this is what is going to happen here. We have a pet. And a pet has an attribute to be cute, right? They can act cute, something like puppy, your cat, they can be cute, right? So that is a pet. And here now we're having this attribute to be cute. I just say, okay, this pet, the name of this pet is being cute, right? So we now have a class here called super dog. So super dog here now is having a combination of both single and multiple inheritance, whereby dog is inheriting from animal, pet here is having an attribute to be cute itself. So right here, if you now say super back, you can now say that self dot name now, the name of this pet is super back. So I should go ahead and uncomment the code on hybrid inheritance right here. We'll be able to see the attributes of this in hybrid inheritance. So here now we can see that Max is eating, because super dog can also eat, inheriting from the animal. Max is backing, inheriting this from the dog itself. You get that? And here now, be cute. Max is being cute, inheriting this from the pet class. And from the super dog itself, it can super back. Right? So Max is super backing. And last but not the least, we have multi-part inheritance, which is a form of multiple inheritance with a diamond problem. And what do you mean by a form of multiple inheritance with a diamond problem right here? So we have a class A, we have a class B inheriting from A itself, and we have a class C inheriting from A also. Then we now have a class D inheriting from both B and C themselves. Okay, that is what I have here. So you can see a form of a diamond problem right here. And now when we try to see this multi-part variable here, so we can see all the methods that are available to this class itself. So you can see that we have B's method right here available to this D class itself. And you can see that this D class itself is also having attributes of B and C itself. So that's multi-part inheritance for you. Alright, so that will be all for today. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. Bye. See you next time.